Thank you, my intelligence. You think I shouldn't feel depressed because of whatever your particular reasons might be, so you acknowledge them at this point. I prefer to feel and experience a depression, knowing that when you stop resisting it and allow you to feel it, it disappears. And you, my creative brain, and you choose one or more of the following directions. We call them option statements. Let it go. Move beyond it. Creatively see it from a different perspective. Learn from it. Profit from it somehow. And I'd like to forget what it feels like. You might want to write this down, as it is these preference options that enable you to utilize creativity to move beyond depression. Profit from it? Well, that sounds way out in left field, you might say. Well, you've owned it. Why not profit? Of course, we don't set out to profit and say, all right, I'm going to get depressed so I can profit. No, it doesn't happen that way. The lady who started Mothers Against Drunk Drivers lost a teenager to a drunk driver. She had the choice of letting that experience ruin her life forever, or the choice of going through the grief and speaking out against drunk drivers. Indirectly, she profited from the experience, and why not? She's a better person for choosing that route, which has saved thousands of lives, maybe yours and mine, by getting drunk drivers off the road, than she would have for wallowing in depression, something she had every right to do. As is said, if they hand you lemons in life, make lemonade. Now, how do you know when you've experienced depression? The answer is that it's when you no longer feel it. Again, feeling it isn't fun, and while you're still feeling it, you haven't yet experienced it. This can sound like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo, but all it means is that as you continue feeling it, you aren't truly feeling it. Maybe you're still wallowing in it or trying to avoid it. Another question. Once I feel it and experience it, will it be gone for good? Answer. Have you ever looked at a rose stalk? It has lots of thorns, and if you just grab it, they will stick you and hurt. But did you know that the thorns can be broken off? Each time you feel and experience depression, it's like you've broken off a thorn from the rose stalk. But there's still more on the stalk, meaning that until they're all broken off, you still might hurt some. The good news is that there's a fixed number of thorns on your stalk. The stalk doesn't grow more as you hold on to it. The thorns are like the reminders that trigger the feeling. The reminders can be anything: the time of day, a chore that you do, remembering someone or something, getting up in the morning, and the list goes on. It's your willingness to continue using the option statements that ultimately set you free, for without them you might simply wallow in the feeling.